I have a pension. I'm really in the mood to talk about robots, but I'm uninspired. I've got tons of Revenge of the Fallen, and I just don't really want to talk about any of it lately. Really like it. Don't want to talk about it. Really like it. Don't want to talk about it. Really like it. Gonna wait till I am in the mood to talk about it, because I will talk about it at some point. Got told off by one of the parents at hockey for getting their child into Transformers. They got all narky at me because they caught him with a bumblebee and they were making him transform, and all the time he was there going making no trans. That's brilliant. Dear Dave, SMS number 1, you've made my son use his imagination. Well, I'm very sorry that I took precious time away from him playing feckin' PlayStation. Or I would like to bring your attention to, I'm doing this an awful lot. Someone pointed out that I've got the eyebrow of justice. I never really realised I did it. I quite enjoy it. I don't know why. It's theatrics. Bit of a show off. I'd like to bring you it's my Star Trek t-shirt, NCC 1701 Haynes manual, and it's got an exploded diagram of the bridge of the Enterprise. It's also green, as you can probably see, unless you're colourblind, in which case you might think it's red. It's not red, it's green. It's very bright green. I haven't... this might be the first ever piece of green clothing that I've ever bought. I despise green on an almost habitual level. I hate it so much. I actually dislike people who wear green, as illogical as it is, just because it's green. I somehow feel that they're substandard. But this was such a garish, disgusting quality of green. It matched my 90s Dave persona. Interesting news from here on in. I have now been dubbed 90s Dave by Bubs of beard fame. For some reason I'm very, very 90s. And then when I sat down, see, you know, sometimes people make a joke about you and then you don't really mind because you think, I am, that's so me. I'm really, really 90s. I don't know why. I do know why. It's because I was born in the 70s and it was during the 90s that I had enough money to really appreciate them. I did all the things in the 90s that you should have done, which was more or less listen to rave music and get hammered. That's fine. I enjoyed it. Stop. Summertime. I've digressed. I meant to talk about something specific, and I haven't. My name is also Sms number 1 as well now. I've spoken about him before, now he mentions me. And if he's listening, this makes me look like a sycophantic arsehole. Doesn't matter. It's just funny. Sometimes life just... Ugh. Gonna leave it there. Drop it! Put it down! Stop. I would like to ask you all a question. A question that has been bugging me inherently because people have been asking it to me. They've been saying to me, Dave, you're going to auto assembly this year, and my response is yes, I shall be attending the soiree. What of it, good sir? And they say, what do you want? What do you want at auto assembly? What do you want at auto assembly this year? I don't know. Last year I didn't really have a shopping list because I didn't really have as much money as I would have liked. And while people gave me money early for my birthday, which is on the 25th, so it's only like a week after auto assembly or something like that, it still means that I didn't really plan it too much. This year I have got some pennies to spend, but I don't know what I want. There's a couple of things, and if you're a table seller, I know last year on the Moonbase, loads of people sort of saved or put by loads of stuff before they'd even put it on sale and just collected it at auto assembly, I don't want to do that. I think that takes away a bit of the fun of it. But if someone goes, oh, so-and-so's got one of those, or that's a left, right and centre 1, 2, 3, and if you talk to X, Y, Z, he can sort you out with a doodly flip. That'd be great. Dragon Megatron! Not the Beast Machines one. I don't want that. It's too small. I like big robots. But if there is a Cryotech... Is it a Transmetal 3 or is it a Transmetal 2? The big one run on roller skates. If I don't come over one of those, I'm going to be so upset. I need one of those in my life. It's very important. I'd quite like an Energon Sound Blast. Shock Blast. Shock Blast! I can't get the name right. I need a Shock Blast in my life. I really like the Energon line, and I haven't got many. But there's an awful lot of Tosh in it. And I don't really want to buy the Tosh. It's like I've done all the things that I really wanted, that I knew I always wanted. Mostly. But now I need to start getting the stuff that I know I'm going to enjoy instead of just buying filler. So I need to buy some killer. Yeah. I need an Energon Optimus Prime. I need a Wing Saber to go with him. It's never going to happen. Junix, the guy that sold Pio a lot of his things, emailed me, sent me a message going, I've got a Wing Saber! But I was out of work at the time and it wasn't really appropriate for me to spend sort of 70, 80 squidoodles on a brick, essentially, because it only exists to complement Optimus. But Optimus looks so fucking good with it on! Breathe. You'll also notice a bit of a trend that I'm going to go Prime mad this year. I'm just going to buy Primes. I'm going to buy other stuff. I want a G1 Thundercracker so I can make up the original 3 Seekers, but G1's not my thing. It's just the occasional sort of bit that I feel is important. Is it Sonic Convoy? Oh, what Convoy is it? It's Galaxy Convoy. Galaxy Convoy! I need a Galaxy Convoy in my life. Just big bots and clunky box that go when you move them. I'm going to get a Galaxy Convoy. And if it means that that's one of the most expensive toys that I tend to buy on the day, then so be it. But when I go and help Dave from all the cool stuff set up, in fact, I've had several offers from several people saying, if you need anything on the Friday night, I'll be more than happy to sort you out. And if you're one of those people that offered that, you're a diamond. Legend geezer. So yeah, Galaxy Convoy, definitely 100%. That's about it, really. I'm leaving the rest to spontaneity to see if there's anything that really catches my eye. I wanted to start collecting Megatrons to go with my Optimus Primes, but I don't really give a rat's ass about Megatron. The only Megatron that really tickles my fancy, not even the Masterpiece, because that's a bit like breaky, hands-off, snaky toy. You can't play with it. It's just, oh, I've broken it in half and it cost me £100. What I'd really like is G2. I want a horrible, garish, green G... I didn't even give a flying funt if the electronics still work. I just want me a G2 Optimus Prime, Megatron, and that'll do. Can I just have some big bots, please? I tell you what, if there's a big Transformer Tidal Wave, I need an Energon Tidal Wave. In fact, I think Dom, the action figure collector, will be bringing me an Energon Tidal Wave. I need an Energon, a big. If you've got a big robot, and you say, in fact, do me a video response anyway, because I like them. It's good for the community to do video responses, because then people respond to your response, and someone responds to that response, and every time we do this, we brighten the shining light of the Transformers community a little bit, and bring us all together as a big nerdy bunch of wankers, because no one else wants to touch us. If you can think of a toy that's really big, that goes click, 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 possibly has a couple of pew pew noises, is really made for colours suitable for Crayola, do me a video and go, Dave, you need one of these in your life, and show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to auto assembly. This is SMS number 1. People at work found out. I might talk about that quickly. People at work found out about this. I showed one person. I showed one, but they said, "What do you mean you do YouTube?" And I'm like, "Oh." And they said, "How much do you love Transformers?" And I was like, I can't really describe it, because it's not, you know, it's a force within my life, but it's not the be-all and end-all. Please don't judge me by my geeky thing, because I do the hockey side of stuff and I do the music side of stuff, and I'm a bow with many strings. Unfortunately, when you look up SMS number 1, what chances are is happening is something like this, where I'm being an idiot on camera and over-exaggerating and doing the people's eyebrow, and they know at work. SMS number 1 saying, "I'll see you all in a week, and big up your bad selves. That lamp's really hot and I just burnt my hand a little. Oh."